Okay, we're going to call the public safety meeting to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Boyd,
He's excused.
Alderwoman Davis,
Present.
Alderwoman Howard,
She's excused.
Alderwoman Spencer,
She's excused.
Alderwoman Boyd,
Present.
Alderman Bosley, Alderman Muhammad,
He was saw here on the way there.
Alderman Oldenburg,
Present.
Alderman Narayan,
He's excused.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Here.
Alderman Page,
Present.
Chairman Vaccaro,
Present.
Alderman Bosley. Alderman Muhammad, 6 present. Quorum has not been established.
Right. And I saw Alderman Bosley had,
Yeah, he was connecting.
and maybe he got disconnected, but let me go through what we're going to do today, because there's a lot of the aldermen that could not make it, that feel that they would like to vote one way or the other. We are going to have a meeting again at 9 o'clock on Thursday, which we're going to have a vote whether people show up or not. What I'd like to do today, if we get a quorum, is on Board Bill 39. There was an amendment that the Alderwoman wanted to get put in there. So that would be the plan if we get the if Alderman Bosley is able to sign on, we'll at least get that amendment. And then on Thursday, we'll have 2 whole bills that are complete. I know we've received a lot of phone calls. You know, I mean, we're between 2 friends on this bill, and it's a difficult vote, but I would say vote what you believe is right for the city and for the neighborhoods. You know, this is one that's not going to be popular no matter how you vote, but I would say the vote. I would say, Madam Clerk, you want to try and see if we can get Alderman Bosley or someone back in here? I don't know if he lost his connection or.
Yeah, I just texted his secretary. She is calling him now.
Okay. In the meantime, I was going to make a statement. Alderwoman Clark Hubbard asked me to make, which I will. That anybody that's really listening, you know, there is an investigation going on with the tow lot, but she's heard that the police are almost having to follow the tow trucks because she feels that they feel that you know, somehow, you know, they're feeling unsafe, the tow truck drivers. So, you know, there's an investigation, and that, oh, here we go. Here's Alderman Bosley, welcome.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. My phone died immediately.
No, that's okay.
My apologies, sir.
That's okay. Because there's a lot of other people that could not make this. Oh, I lost you again. I guess he's still there, I hope. Because there's a lot of other people that could not make this. We do have a quorum. And a lot of people feel strongly one way or the other on this. I was asked, you know, by some of the other people that couldn't make it, if I would wait. Now, we will have a vote for sure. If nobody makes it on Thursday, we're going to vote because we're being unfair. The city is on 2008. The county is on 2015, and the international code is on 2018. And we're being unfair to the residents. One way or the other, something's got to come out of this committee. So having said that, Alderwoman Martin, well, wait a minute. Now we can do approval of the minutes, actually. Since we have a quorum, Madam Clerk, would you please, well, I need a motion. I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes of the July 8th meeting.
Second.
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Boyd, Alderwoman Davis,
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard, Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd,
Aye.
Alderman Bosley,
Aye.
Alderman Muhammad, Alderman Oldenburg,
Aye.
Alderman Orion, Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, Alderman Page,
Aye.
Chairman Vaccaro.
Aye, and I see Alderman Ryan was able to find a connection. So now we got, there's 8 of us. So again, I'll just say it so that not everybody that I got some people that wanted to vote on this that felt strongly, all the people that could not make it to this meeting. So what we will be voting on today is only voting on the amendment to Board Bill 39. And that way we'll have 2 whole bills. There's a meeting scheduled again for 9 o'clock on Thursday. And we're going to vote whether or not anybody can make it or not. And again, the city's working on 2008, the county's on 2015, and the international is on 2018. We owe it to the people, the citizens, that we vote something out of this committee, and we're going to do that next week. And again, I know it's a tough vote. We're getting calls on both sides, So anyway, Alderwoman Martin, you're recognized on your amendment to Board Bill 39.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to make a motion that we adopt Amendment 1 to Board Bill 39, please.
Second.
Second.
Okay. Is there any discussion on the motion?
If I could, Mr. Chairman, sorry, I don't have my computer up yet because I
Go ahead.
had to drop off my kid.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
It was passed.
Alderwoman Martin is not on the committee to make the motion.
Oh, I thought,
Oh,
I'm sorry, I probably didn't pay attention who made the motion. I apologize. So
sorry, I was thinking I could as the sponsor.
no, let's, will someone on the committee make a motion?
I'll move to adopt Alderwoman
Make a
Martin.
motion. Okay, and who's seconding it?
Second.
Okay.
Second.
And it's seconded by Alderman Bosley and Alderman Oldenburg. Okay, having said that, and thank you for the catch.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about that. I just want to say that this conforms the current bill to reflect what the Plumbing Review Board wanted, and it's just fixing a clerical error that was overbroad. And obviously this is not passing Board Bill 39, it's just amending it. Thank you.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions about the amendment to Board Bill 39? I believe it was something that the laborers wanted in there that felt that it helped protect their work in there. Rather than going on the list, if someone has something, just have a question of the sponsor. Okay, seeing none, I'll take a motion that we amend Board Bill 39.
We did.
I'm sorry, what's that?
So
We had a
moved.
motion.
There's already been a motion and a second. Chairman.
Okay. Then, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Boyd, Alderwoman Davis,
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard, Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd,
Aye.
Alderman Bosley,
Aye.
Alderman Muhammad, Alderman Oldenburg,
Aye.
Alderman Orion,
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Present.
Alderman Page,
Aye.
Chairman Vaccaro.
Aye.
7 aye votes and 1 voted present.
Okay, by your motion, we've amended Board Bill 39. So Thursday's meetings at 9 o'clock. We will be dealing with Board Bill 37 as well as Board Bill 39 as amended. And we will vote on Thursday. And I'm doing this not taking the vote today, not because I'm being pressured by either side, which actually I'm sure we're all being pressured by both sides. But out of respect for the alderman that did call me that said, gee, I want to vote one way or the other on this. I feel strongly one way or the other. But because we're not used to having Monday meetings, a lot of people had already made doctor's appointments and plans that made it hard for them to be able to come on. So having said that, if anybody has any other business they want to bring in front of the committee.
Alderman Vaccaro, I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure we finish the statement about the tow truck drivers being harassed.
Yeah, so it seems that, the toll lot is under investigation. And it seems that people are now harassing the tow truck drivers, which I would strongly discourage. One, you can probably go to jail for doing such a thing, but, the investigation's going on at the tow lot. And I believe we're going to try to see what's going on there. This is not about the tow truck drivers. It's about things that seem to be happening after the cars get there. And cars are towed for multiple reasons, some of which, parking tickets, some of which are just been parked in front of on the street for multiple days. It's not the tow truck drivers' problem. They have to do their job. So I would strongly encourage people, do not harass the tow truck drivers. They're just doing their job. So I needed to get that statement out. Alderwoman Clark Hubbard asked me to do that. And I'll do the same in the streets committee. The same thing. So.
Alderman Vaccaro,
Yes, sir.
just to be clear, you're talking about an investigation at the tow lot on Hall Street.
Yes.
Okay,
So
thank you.
So what's happening, it's my understanding that, catalytic converters and pieces are missing on cars or cars are being sold without people, all of it could be true. All of it could be hearsay. There's an investigation there. And I've been very clear on the news that something needs to be done at the tow lot. That, and mine stems from a young lady whose car was towed there, who hadn't had the opportunity to license it just yet. The car was towed from, it was stolen, I'm sorry. It was stolen, brought to the impound lot. She was able to prove it was her car. She just bought it from Don Brown Chevrolet. Even with all the proof, even with everything she showed, because it hadn't been titled yet, because it hadn't had even the time to get it titled. It got stolen fairly quickly. They refused to give her car back. She actually had to have the car repoed back, which cost her over $1,000. And she had to rent a car in the process. In the meantime, she's a young lady, with a child, trying to make a living, single. And they were just, it was jerks. Don Brown Chevrolet went over and said, here's all the paperwork. This is her car. And, and she says that one of the tow people said, that's a nice car. I plan on buying that. And she had to fight to get her car back. Some of it could be hearsay. I don't know, but it did seem to me, because I was involved in that one. And under everything I did, including going to the mayor's office, which was the prior mayor, and doing everything I could, that young lady could not get her car back and did not. And, and even with Don Brown and Chevrolet and them going over showing, look, this is her car. She had the keys, she had everything. And our thing says you only have to prove it's your car. And if you're a victim of a crime, you should not have to pay to get your car out. Now I'm hearing from people calling me that are saying, I did go get my car back, but, the catalytic converter was gone. Well, did it get stolen before the car went in there? Who knows? But I do think that whether we do it in this committee or Streets does it, there needs to be more, like, we need to have every car documented in by VIN numbers. We need to have pictures, make sure that the engine and all the pieces of the car are there. It's, you know, they're gonna say, well, gee, it's gonna take a lot more work. But, you know, I mean, some cars may not look that great, but it's some people's only way to get somewhere. If they can't afford the parking tickets, they're certainly not gonna be able to afford to lose their car, whether it's a $500 car or a $50,000 car, although the $50,000 cars, probably people got the money to get their car out. So, you know, yes, I'm sorry, Alderwoman Clark.
Oh, okay. Right. I was just saying thank you for that background information. I just was making sure that we make sure people know that if investigations going on or not, we do not want to encourage our constituents to go out and be on situations that might escalate and have unwanted consequences just because, you know, they're feeling of an investigation that's going on. So we just need to let everybody do their jobs, I feel like. And I didn't want anyone to be saying that they were doing that because of something that was said in one of our committees. So thank you, Chairman Vaccaro, for making that statement.
And I'll also make that in Streets. Does anybody else have anything they want to add or?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
one of the things I'd like for all of us to think about, this is the third or fourth investigation we've had in the last, I want to say probably about 15 years. And we've had many conversations about maybe we should not be in this business. Maybe someone else should be in the business and we get paid with someone else doing the work. It's not working out. This isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last time, but it appears that they've taken it to another level now that is absolutely insane. I just don't understand it. So that's all I wanted to say.
And either we're going to do this in Streets or we're going to do this in public safety, but how the cars are handled once they get there, how people are notified, you know, because some people say, gee, we never got notified that our car was even there.
That's true. They don't.
You know, and you know, so I mean, there's got to be, we got to figure something out. I mean, on how we fix this, and we will. Anyone else on the committee, anything for the good of the committee? Well, I would just ask everybody, be prepared. We have to vote this out just because, again, the city's on 2008 code, the county's on 2015, and the international code's on 2015 for the county, the international's on 2018. So the city really does, for the safety of people and that, at least need to get to somewhere. So we will.
Yeah, and to be fair, the plumbing review board has made recommendations.
Right. We're gonna, well, so we're gonna, that's fine. You were fine to talk. We're all friends here. So Thursday, one way or the other, whether one group's people show up over another group or whatever, we're going to vote this out because we have to do this. I mean, we have to because the people of the city deserve an updated code, whether it's the 2015 or 2018 deserve an updated code. And it's not a popular vote, and I get it, and everybody is you know, but I would just ask, vote what you believe is the right thing to do. You know, and again, I know that we've all been sent letters and talked to from both people that are for and against this bill. So if no one else has anything else that they want to add, I'll take a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
So I move that we adjourn.
And
Second.
okay, so the meeting's adjourned till, we're gonna be back at 9 o'clock Thursday, and we are voting, even if you forget to show up and you wanted to vote one way or the other. We're gonna be there.
You killing us moms with these 9 o'clock meetings. I'm speaking for me and
I don't-
Alderwoman Martin. We got
Thank you. Thank you.
We got
Yes, I have to
mommy
drop my
duty at
child
9
off
o'clock.
at camp.
I know that I don't set the meeting times. So I just, for all the people that know that our chairman, you just call the clerk and they tell you, because we're not the only ones that have a meeting. So they kind of tell us what time we're having this meeting. So anyway, God bless. And we'll be back at 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. Thank you.
Thank you.